For thousands of years, the world has looked to the depths of the ocean for a ghost. Plato described a city of concentric rings, a superpower that ruled the ancient world. History tells us it vanished in a single day and night of fire and water. But what if we have been searching the wrong blue all this time? Deep within the Mauritanian desert lies a geologic anomaly known as the Eye of the Sahara. Its dimensions match Plato's descriptions of Atlantis with terrifying precision. Plato claimed the city measured 23.5 kilometers across. The Eye of the Sahara measures exactly that same distance. To the north of the city, Plato described high mountains and lush waterfalls. To the south, a vast rectangular plain opened toward the sea. Modern geology reveals that this desert was once a tropical paradise. Ancient riverbeds, now buried under sand, once flowed directly through these rings. The city was said to be rich in gold, silver, and a mysterious red metal called orichalcum. The rocks of the Richat structure are naturally rich in these exact minerals. But how could a city in the mountains be destroyed by a flood?
The answer lies in the catastrophic event known as the Younger Dryas. 12,000 years ago, the sea level didn't just rise, it surged. The Sahara was hit by a literal wall of water coming from the Atlantic. Evidence of this marine cataclysm is still visible in the desert today. The sand itself is mixed with high concentrations of sea salt. When the waters receded, they dragged the remains of the city into the deep. This explains the muddy shoals Plato said made the area unnavigable. But the most shocking evidence isn't found in the soil, it's on the maps. The father of history himself placed Atlantis exactly where the Eye of the Sahara sits. Why has mainstream science ignored this connection for so long? Perhaps because it rewrites the entire timeline of human civilization. If Atlantis was in Africa, then the cradle of civilization is much older than we thought. The survivors of the flood would have fled to the east and the west. This explains why we see identical pyramid structures appearing simultaneously across the globe. They were carrying the architectural blueprints of a lost mother culture. A culture that understood mathematics and astronomy far beyond their time. In the center of the eye, archaeologists have found thousands of prehistoric tools. These artifacts date back to the very era Plato claimed Atlantis thrived. Yet no full-scale excavation has ever been permitted within the rings. The government of Mauritania keeps the site under tight control. What are they afraid we might find beneath the shifting dunes? Satellite imagery has recently detected massive underground anomalies. The outlines of a city are literally etched into the bedrock. The legend says the city was built on a hill surrounded by water. This hill still stands at the very heart of the Richat structure. It is the only place in the desert where the ground is made of black, red, and white stone. These are the exact colors Plato said the Atlanteans used for their palaces. Every clue we follow leads us away from the ocean and back to the sand. The Sahara was once known as the Green Sahara, a land of lakes and rivers. In those days, the Eye would have been an island paradise.
But the climate shifted and the paradise turned into a wasteland. The people of Atlantis were forced to migrate, carrying their secrets with them. They became the gods of the ancient world, the bringers of knowledge. Their story was passed down through generations until it reached Plato. By then, the location had been forgotten, swallowed by the expanding desert. The world forgot that the island of Atlantis was actually part of Africa. We are only now beginning to peel back the layers of sand and time. Every satellite pass brings us closer to the definitive proof. The truth is hidden in plain sight. visible only from the heavens. It is the greatest mystery of our species, waiting to be unearthed. Will we have the courage to accept that our history is a lie, or will we leave the truth buried under the Saharan sun? The evidence is there. The location is real. Atlantis isn't at the bottom of the sea. It is right beneath our feet.